The Three Mics are coming home Saturday, September 28th. We're going to be at Bricky's Comedy Club with special guest host Nick Osmond. Tickets are online now at brickiescomedy.com. I just had a wild thought because my grandma's in town for a couple weeks because she's a big fucking baseball fan.
What? I didn't know that.
Just saying, get her down here on the show to do sports talk with you guys. Just Wells and Vander and Shea's grandma talk baseball.
You're just in the corner watching TV.
It's just me in the background behind you guys just watching shit on the couch.
I heard Mickey Mantle went 3 for 5 last night. Grandma, Mickey Mantle's done. He retired.
She's got the most grandma voice.
Says the N-word. What the?
Says the N-word. Yeah, we had apparently just 2 of the wildest shows in the Dayton comedy scene last night. Because Wells was on the almost final. I'm not sure what were they calling it? The
last laugh.
The last laugh. Because it was all like a lot of local headliners and stuff. Like you said, it was 18 comics.
Yeah.
What? Talk about last night, man. What the fuck?
Oh God, it was so long. 3 hours. Kyle's like, everybody's doing 6 minutes. I was like, fucking Jesus Christ. Then nobody fucking followed time. Some people did, some people didn't.
That's what I thought was going to happen the last Sunday comics, was that nobody was going to follow time. It was going to be an unmitigated fucking disaster.
And
most people had it.
Donnell Rawlings came in, did 25 minutes. You can't really light him.
Right.
Yeah, you can't like, it's like.
He's done when he's done.
Yeah, he's done when he's.
Well, but also it's like.
He said he was going to do 15. He did 25.
But also,
you should have known that that's what he meant.
They're closing. What are they going to do? I mean,
exactly. Yeah. And I mean, it was good. There's like I said, 60 people there. It was just one of those things that's just like, fuck.
It's a lot of comedy.
And the fact is, there were 30 people left at the end of it. 30 actual audience members that were still there at the end. It's actually kind of impressive.
How many were there like at its peak?
60. Like 60. It was like between 55 and 60. To where I was just like, damn, these people are still here. Like at the end, I was like, that's impressive. Like, because I'm not even laughing at this point. Like, fuck. Like, I didn't want to fucking go up. So I was like, I told you, there was like 5 people after me still.
That point.
So you were towards the end a little bit?
Yeah. There's probably like 40 people left in the audience by the time I went up. And not really, not only that, after Rawlings went up, it's kind of like, why are we even doing this?
You should have just made him either go last or, go last or not have that many comics on.
Or I don't know, do 2. I don't know. But yeah, I saw the picture that Jeff posted where it's Johnny Woods flipping him off because he had to follow Donnell.
Yeah.
Poor bastard.
I was like, oh fuck, I feel bad for him. This is gonna be fucking funny.
That's insane. Was it also just a good show? Yeah,
I mean, it was a solid show. Yeah. The audience, I mean, there's some laws in it. I mean, they were a hard audience. They were there to laugh, but they were a hard audience. Like
they were like, you better make us fucking laugh.
Yeah, they weren't like, it wasn't like just some random people. I mean, it's a Tuesday night. Mm-hmm. You know, like they were there to have fun.
Those are comedy fans. If they're paying for a Wiley's ticket on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, but it was interesting. It was very interesting. So I didn't get home till midnight last night. So.
You were at Wiley's that late?
We left at like 11:15, and we went to go to B-Dubs. Me, Joe Young, Robinette, and who was the other person? Nick Taylor.
Damn, if I'd have known that, I might have linked up with you guys. That's about the time we wrapped up Carmi's.
Yeah, we wrapped up right around 11.
And we felt such like dicks because like we thought B-Dubs closed at 1 because that's what it said on Google, but they closed at midnight. So we got there like 11:20, and we were like, bad. Well, still, it's kind of like we get there. The bartender was like, well, I can order, but you got to order in like 2 minutes and get your food in. And we're like, we don't have to do this. She's like, no, it's seriously fine. I was like, yeah, but we feel like dicks right now. It's like, no, it's fine. I'm going to get paid. You guys are tipping, right? Yeah. She's like, I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Imagine you guys were like, fuck no. What, you want money for this, bitch?
They closed. We were out we were literally out at midnight. Like, we got done at midnight.
Probably wasn't the best of their food, but it was edible.
No, yeah, it was fine. I mean, they served us.
Yeah.
So,
but, I mean, most places are pretty good about, like, as long as you're not a dick about it.
I don't know, man. When people came in and worked at Marion's Pizza, wanted to eat in.
Well, you can internalize it, is what I'm saying. Like whether if they're dicks about it, you externalize. Like, why are you here? We're about to close.
I think it's the worst part is like you have to clean up everything again.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah.
But like 40 minutes, like that's. I think the last 20 minutes, that's when it's like unacceptable.
Especially if like, what'd you guys just get? Just some wings and fries?
Literally, it's all we got, wings and fries.
Yeah, if you guys had come in and ordered like, I want the brisket burger, or I want this wrap. Like, if you had made them have to like fire up the whole fucking kitchen again, they had to fire up the fryer.
Yeah.
They had to wash 3 things. So
that's just one of those things that's like,
well,
is there dick on my food?
It's like, probably.
I don't give a fuck. Tastes delicious.
Probably a pube. Or a crab.
Fucking garlic.
They got our food out fast,
wings.
so I can tell you that.
Oh,
that's the fastest service I ever got at the B-dubs. I can tell you that.
Those were the leftovers they were going to throw out or donate to the homeless shelter.
Probably, dude.
So, you just took food out of a homeless guy's mouth.
Man,
is what you
feel
did.
Like a dick.
Now you feel like a dick.
You just took jizz-covered food out of a homeless man's mouth.
A lot of protein.
So much protein. So much protein. Carmichael.
They say add salt to taste. I felt I didn't really need to.
Although it wiggled the whole way down. That was weird. Carmichael's was wild.
like good. Like it was an amazing show. It was the best I've ever seen.
It shouldn't have been. Yeah, I went to today. I went to where Jeff works today.
Stupid. That doesn't matter, does it?
I don't really.
He doesn't. That doesn't matter.
I don't know. But anyway, I saw Jeff today at lunchtime, and he looked like he hadn't slept. he was noticeably drunk when he showed up at Carmichael's. So he looked hungover / still drunk / still awake. I don't know. But I told him about last night. And he was just kind of like, yeah, I heard my friends were there. Fucking, they were the people up in the front. Those were his friends.
Yeah,
that were being awesome.
Yeah,
those were his friends. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how we made last night happen, but we fucking made last night happen, man.
Fucking ruled. Started off slow because there was really nobody there at first, but dude, by about 4 comics in, everybody was there. Chris Caruso did well. Never seen that happen at Carmichael's.
Did really well.
Gary Ganella crushed. He's been doing a lot better though recently. Gary's honestly,
he's been taking it seriously.
Yeah.
But also Caruso, just when he got through his material and just was like riffed because he realized because he was giving everybody 7 minutes and it was like, oh crap, I've still got like 4 minutes I can play with, and he just riffed with the drunk people.
Yeah,
crushed.
Worked.
Yeah,
happens.
Well, Caleb did the same thing when Caleb stopped leaning so much into his material and just started being Caleb on stage. It's like, oh yeah, this is
He didn't do well last night.
I heard that he ate a complete dick, actually.
I heard it was quite bad.
Well, I didn't hear it. Caleb told me. He was like, yeah, I struggled a little bit tonight. But Jeff said straight up, he was like, Caleb fucking bombed.
Well, because when Caleb you're with Caleb because he likes to soft blow everything. So when Caleb tells you I struggled, that means he ate the saltiest of nuts.
I think I said, give it up. This is a Make-A-Wish. This is just make a nightmare because that was fucking that bad. I was like, he was gonna cosplay because he had that red shirt on as a fucking.
That red shirt, we all know it.
I was like, give it up. His other after this, he's going as the Kool-Aid Man and gonna break down some walls because it's the only thing he's good at, or some shit like that.
I would have said that. Oh, see, he's the Kool-Aid Man gonna break down the walls when Wiley's closes or some bullshit.
It was bad, dude.
They didn't hire a demo crew. They just have Caleb.
It was literally. I felt really bad. I was like, I gotta fucking do something about this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it got weird at ours at one point at the end when the singer showed up.
Oh, dude. So Jeff messages me or he calls me. We're probably 5 comics in. Only like a couple people left.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah, white hat.
That guy ended up showing up to fucking Carmichael's last night. And he was giving us shit because he was like, so how do I get it hooked up to the PA? I got a track that I want. Can I send it to you guys? And we were just we don't do that.
I thought he was going to try to do some Zach Thompson shit or something like that. And I was like, because Zach brings his own shit and plugs in. That's one thing. I was like, I can't link you in, especially not when you show up at the end of the fucking night. And he's like, what if I just send you a YouTube link? What part
it changes nothing. Fucking sucked. He riffed for 30 seconds. He fucking a cappella sang a Frank Sinatra song. Voice was cracking, off pitch,
Gave up halfway
a
through.
bad singer, a legitimately tone deaf bad singer.
Yeah, nice.
And he's up there thinking that he's fucking crushing. And then after that, he kept saying, he was like, I haven't seen the light yet. I haven't seen the light yet, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm like, if you're done, you're done. You don't have to wait
But
until I give you
also,
the light.
he'd gotten the light.
Yeah. At a point he did. And then he sang some fucking Mexican shit. And
He was at Wiley's.
yeah.
That's
why Jeff called me. He was like, you got room for this guy, Adrian or whatever the fuck his name is? I was like, yeah, send him my way. He was like, he's going to be singing. Is that all right with you? And I was like, Jeff, this is your mic.
Yeah.
That's a question for you. Are you okay with it?
Yeah. But even after the guy got done, I just was he was talking about leaving. I was like, look, man, thanks for being a good sport about it. Because I'm at a point where it's I don't know what the story is. I don't know what he thought he was coming to. I don't know what Jeff thought he was. I don't know. There was a breakdown in communication somewhere.
Well, he talked to Nick. So Taylor was talking. I was like, because I saw him talking to Taylor and he left. I was like, do you know that guy? He's like, so he saw me do a show one time. Then he came, and then we were handing out flyers to another show, and he came to that show, and then he started messaging me on Instagram, asking me stuff hey, you want to meet up and talk?
What?
And he was like, but he didn't. I didn't know what he wanted. He just wanted to tell me what he wanted to talk about. He's trying to date me or something. And then all of a sudden he told me today he just wants to play music at a mic. I was like, you couldn't just tell me that over Instagram?
Holy shit. Because he was talking about, I thought I was going to this other place, and I was about to pop that place the fuck off, man. And I was like,
no, you weren't.
No, you were not.
You were so bad.
Oh no.
Which Sinatra song did he sing?
My Way.
Yeah. He said, I did it my way.
It was awful. It was really bad.
Alexis Adrian, if you're seeing this,
sorry,
I'm not apologizing. You sucked.
You showed up at the end of a comedy open mic, demanded YouTube multimedia access. A half-ass acapella Frank Sinatra song, got pissed off that it said it's a tough crowd 4 times, blamed the audience for not enjoying you, and
you're Mexican.
No.
That joke killed upstairs.
Because I'm just saying we don't know for a fact he's Mexican. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Did you hear that second song he sang?
I just know it was in Spanish.
He's Mexican.
I like to be
dude. I'll tell you not. Fucking, there's this Korean guy up front, and fucking Darnell went off on him. It was funny, right? It was funny. And then he starts doing Darnell used to be in the Air Force.
Yeah.
So he talks about how he used to talk shit to this Korean guy.
Oh shit.
And he does the Korean in Korean.
Oh.
In Korean.
Oh.
He does how he says it in Korean.
Yes.
And then how the Korean dude basically says all the black racist shit to him to talk shit back to him. When he was in the military and the Air Force. And dude, he had the fucking Korean dude cracking up. He's like, that's right. You said everything. That's exactly how it's pronounced.
Nice.
That's exactly how it's pronounced.
You clearly, good for you.
You
you didn't learn this for the bit. You actually know that phrase.
Yeah. And then he would isn't that right? He did. Darnell would look at the. He's like, no, that's right. That's exactly how you would It was so fucking funny.
That's good.
So
when you speak their language, you get a pass on saying the racial slurs in that language.
It was so fucking.
If you can say the N-word in African,
But also,
that's a pass.
but also, you're not doing a racist accent if you're speaking the language.
Yeah, I know. It was just
right.
It was so fucking funny.
Follow the Dayton comedy scene on social media at Gem City Comedy or learn more at www.gemcitycomedy.com. My mom even was, we were joking last night. She said, if I ever win the lottery, Mike, I promise to give you some of it. I was like, look, just pay off my student debt. You pay off my student debt, we're square.
Yeah, I don't want to know when my grandparents die how much money we're going to get. Makes me think. My grandparents are like low-key rich, but I also don't want my grandparents to die.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Like,
Shea, you agreed with that so loudly. I can only assume that you wanted to make sure if your grandma was over here in this, that she would know that you said.
She's not here.
Oh.
She left.
What?
She was leaving.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that? I saw her when I walked in.
Well, she was leaving, and my mom was picking her up, and they were going shopping.
Oh.
That's why she was standing outside. That's why I said, Grandma, don't stand outside too long. And she said, your mom is about to turn the corner.
Word.
But no, I agree. I agree with that sentiment very much. It's like my grandma was telling me the other day, like, don't worry, Grandpa left me very well taken care of. I said, I'm glad he did. Hate that he had to die to do it, but I'm glad he did.
Right.
it's like a weird thing.
Yeah. Well, my dad did it with my mom. I hate that he had to do it, but my dad getting sick, honestly, like even before the cancer, like his other shit, like getting on disability, got him and my mom out of debt.
I don't have to think about that because I don't have any family members who are going to leave me anything.
Oh, I'm not getting left a goddamn thing.
There's only 3 grandchildren on my dad's side.
Oh, no, it's
Oh,
like
word?
Yeah, so that's literally why. Like, we're the only family.
Oh.
So
So my family's big on like not like, first of all, my family's not wealthy enough to do inheritance, but like anything that is left over either goes to like the spouse or most of the time goes to charity or some shit like that. A lot of it goes to charity, which is great. It's not a lot of money, but
like, basically all his family lives in Texas. They only had 1 child.
oh, that's true. Yeah.
So it's just like,
Well, there's also the matter of just, estates and stuff like that. Sometimes you just inherit shit just because the government's like, hey, somebody has to take ownership of this.
yeah, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's the thing is, like, it never crossed my mind until my brother talked to me about it. He's like, what are we going to do when they die? I was like, fuck, I never thought about that.
Is your biological dad still alive?
No, he actually died 4 months ago.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Even Rosie was like, what the fuck?
That's actually really. I mean, I'm not close with him.
Yeah, I know, you don't- yeah,
wow,
I've never
man.
met the dude. So my
Was it
mom's
still a weird feeling though?
No.
Damn. Because that happened to my dad. Like his dad like walked out when he was really young and he never really knew him. But like a couple years ago when he died, like it like kind of still tore my dad up a little bit, even though he hated him.
Didn't even like, because he wasn't even there when I was born. So, like he beat.
Why haven't you written any dead dad jokes yet?
He does. Well, kind
No, I
of.
don't have any dead dad jokes.
You did the wheelchair
I never
one,
viewed him
that's
as my
it.
dad.
Yeah.
Fair.
Because he just wasn't.
Never met him. He
Yeah.
never literally met me.
Yeah.
Is he the one that was paralyzed?
He's not
No.
the one that was in the wheelchair. The one in the
No.
wheelchair was your stepdad.
Or adopt. They considered adopted.
He illegally adopted you.
me.
That's
Yeah.
what my dad did. Yeah.
No, I never. Yeah, I've never met him.
Oh, well.
So it's just like one of those things. It's like my mom told me he died. And I'm just like, cool.
I thought,
She's
you
like,
were,
"That's
I thought you were talking about your stepdad for a second.
I don't know.
I'm
I was
sorry.
like-
yeah.
I was like, cool. She said, it doesn't bug you. I was like, why would it?
Oh, if my mom told me today that my biological dad died, I'd feel nothing.
You never met him either?
Oh, no. God, he left when my mom was pregnant with me.
Damn.
Yeah, no. It was just me
So
and my...
she probably doesn't even know.
Huh?
She probably doesn't even know where he is.
We found out the last time we knew anything was like 10 years ago. I don't know the full story, and I'll probably never know the full story about what actually went down, and that's fine, but because I don't care. But it was like my sophomore year of college or something, and my grandpa had told me that like he knew that he'd been working. My grandpa was drunk and probably didn't mean to share this information. It was at like Thanksgiving. He's like, yeah, this one's biological dad has been working over at whatever that plant off this street for however many years, and that hit me like a bag of rocks, because it was like, whoa, mom and I were, before my mom got married, it's like she and I were living in a house like 2 blocks from there.
Damn.
But like he's never, I don't even know what his name is. He's never been a presence at all in my life whatsoever.
So Gracie is your mom and Tom's, right?
Yes. So my dad has. So I have 2 stepbrothers, Jason and Jonathan. Jason's the one who lives here in town, works at Channel 2. He's a photographer. Jonathan's the one down south who's married to he's the teacher and all that.
Yeah.
They're my dad's from his first marriage.
Gotcha.
Then he got divorced. My mom had me from my biological dad. They got married, and then they had Grace and my other brother, the one who lives up north with my grandma.
Oh, I didn't know you had another.
Yeah.
Third brother.
He's 2 years older than Grace. He was the first. He was the first one that they had. Grace is the baby.
Huh.
He works at an animal rehab center up near North Canton
for animals that struggle with addiction.
Yeah, he does what you do, but for like owls. Like they
give me some of that. Who meth?
Yeah.
Who meth?
They rehabilitate like wild animals, especially like endangered ones and shit, or like ones from zoos that get like fucked up, and then basically get them to where they can either be released back into the wild, or if they're injured so bad that they can't.
They just shoot them in the head.
Exactly. They usually go to like,
and they just leave them there.
Yeah, they go to places like 5 Rivers where they take them to like the demos at the museum, or
and they drown them in the river,
and they drown them in the river, and they behead them in front of the children.
What about the children?
Nature.
Oh no, the children all have to drink cyanide Kool-Aid afterwards. That's poured out of Caleb, and we brought it full circle. The 3 Mics are coming home Saturday, September 28th. We're going to be at Bricky's Comedy Club with special guest host Nick Osmond. Tickets are online now at brickiescomedy.com. What the fuck else is going on?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, we don't want to talk about the school shooting.
Nope, not even once. I'm good.
I'm recording an EP.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Working on some shit with Gus.
Yeah. Went over there on Monday, and we tracked a whole song. It took us about 3 hours, but I was very new to it, so I had to get the feel for it. I'm gonna go back this upcoming Monday and record the second song, maybe the third song.
Pretty good, man.
Oh, dude,
it's
a pretty short. So it's like only like 2 minutes and 15 seconds, but dude, verse, chorus, ending, and it sounded pretty freaking dope. Like he had it mixed and sent back to me like 2 hours after I left his house. I went home, fell asleep, took a nap for a while, and I woke up to him messaging me with a fucking mixed copy of the song already. In the last couple of days, he's kind of just like tweaked stuff, and but
like
we finally
that's his like calling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I got started in this shit. Was in audio production. I ran an indie label for years.
Dude.
Never made any money, but
right. But dude, it fucking rules, man. Going back on Monday to record the next song, and I'm hoping by the end of the year to have like a 5 to 6 song EP out.
That's so cool. I'm always worried that if Gus and I spend too much time together, that we'll just turn into hermits that never leave. Because he and I are both such fucking like gearheads and shit that we'll just sit there like 2 golems with rings, just pouring over cables and shit.
I don't think he has to worry about that because he's got like a business to run and kids and shit.
I have nothing. That's true. I have fucking sooner or later.
God, that sounds very. You're laughing. I have nothing. I have nothing.
I have nothing and no one.
Oh God!
I have to laugh or I'll kill myself. Therapy's going great, everybody.
Dude, I need to like send it to you still too.
What?
The song.
Oh. He sent me a version of
it. Has to be on Facebook because I don't have the actual WAV file yet. So I just forwarded the message that he sent me.
If you need help getting that up online, let me know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna Gus linked me up to what did he call it? Oh no, it's just like it's an app where you pay like it's like $90 for the whole record.
Is it CD Baby?
60. Yeah, I think so.
They've been around a while.
Yeah.
They're kind of, as far as like independent music,
Yeah.
really, they're kind of the name in the game.
I used TuneCore when I put out an acoustic song a few years ago. And it was only $10, but it was just it was only for a year. And after a year, I didn't want to leave it up there. It didn't really do anything. So
Yeah. We used, when we were doing our stuff, because I was still doing it even when I first got to Dayton. I was juggling that and comedy. We were doing a lot of stuff on Bandcamp, which was, I mean, Bandcamp's fine.
yeah,
You gotta have to, and we had a graphics web guy, thank Christ, because you need to have somebody to do that for you for Bandcamp. You really need to know your shit for Bandcamp. But there was a period where that was where I got most of my music. Honestly, was on Bandcamp for a while. I was really into just like indie metal, indie folk rock. Just, oh man, it was great. But yeah, CD Babies. Usually when you get copyright strikes for music on a YouTube video, more often than not, the company that's flagging it is CD Baby, because they're the one who does the distribution. So, yep.
he linked me up with like something where I can like register the name of the project and everything, so that I can make sure to get all the whatever royalties, I guess. So yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm excited. I'm hoping by the end of the year get that taken care of. I really want to get a few musicians together and like actually start a band, because like I recorded everything except for the drums. Gus did the drums, and that's how I intend to make all of the music. Like I'll play the bass, the guitar, do all the vocals and the harmonies and stuff. But then once I have something put out, I hope to attract people who enjoy what it sounds like and are down to collaborate and do like shows and shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Quitting comedy.
Hell yeah. Bringing us down anyways.
Man, I envy people. I swore off playing music in front of other people years ago. Like I still like playing music. I will never play it, and I don't. It's for me at this point. It's just, yeah. I don't like.
It's for the birds.
It's for the.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I have no fucking idea. I've never.
Is that a family or is that just birds?
It's for the birds.
One way to find out.
Yeah. No, I just music's one of those things. It's like I love it. It's for me. It's just for me though.
I was gonna throw a random conspiracy theory out there, but I can't remember what it was.
It originated as U.S. Army slang in World War II. The original phrase was, "That's
Kill the
shit.
Japs."
That's shit for the birds, not that shit's or
okay, I see what you're saying.
That's shit for the birds. But it was altered later to remove the expletive and make it less vulgar. It came from the observation that birds would often peck at horse manure for seeds buried in it.
Oh, gotcha.
Damn Google.
Fucking Google. You said you had a conspiracy.
I can't remember what it was though. It was like something called Total Contact by 2027 or some shit. It's an alien thing. I don't even know how I got on that either.
It was an alien thing. I know exactly how you got on it.
But like I wasn't looking at that stuff. That was the weird thing.
Yeah, but the internet algorithm knows it's Mike Wells. Throw internet shit at him.
And I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Trust me, there's a reason why Threads and Instagram know that when they show me previews of images as I'm scrolling down through Facebook, they're like, zoom in on the cleavage. That'll get his attention. I wish that was a joke.
So yeah, it's like they expect full contact by that year or some shit like that.
27.
So, yeah. I don't know. I haven't read much into it, but I was just like, oh, that's interesting.
Let's get through this election first before we start talking about whether or not we're going to make contact with aliens.
Yeah. Dan Seabury had a good joke about the assassination attempt.
Did he fucking really?
He's like, I don't care what side you're on, but the one thing that shocked like everybody, and I'm butchering the joke. He's like, is that it took this long.
I think most of us thought the same thing.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing is like we're all in agreement. Like left or right, doesn't matter which way you're leaning. It's like really, it took this long,
Right.
Imagine teaching that in a history class someday, where it's like you get to this chapter and it's like assassination attempt, then somebody raises their hand. I'm sorry, shouldn't this be like earlier in his political
No,
career.
he wasn't even president.
And the teacher's like, you'd think so.
People will be losing this in trivia 70 years from now.
Yeah. What year was Donald Trump? Did somebody attempt to assassinate Donald Trump? Well, it had to be 2015 when he was running for his first campaign, right?
Yeah.
No.
It'll be even funnier if he like doesn't win the election and then he's just like, his presidency ended in, 2020. And they're like, wait, nobody tried to kill him until 4 years after that?
Why? Like,
Tried to kill him 4 years after he was president?
it was late. All right.
This is for bombing Syria. That was so long ago. It'd be like trying to shoot Obama for bombing Syria.